So here's the other side of Scaramouche in our Alameda moorage. We're actually, I'm feeling good today. It's Tuesday, we got 3 or 4 more days, and I'm starting to do some fiddly little jobs, which is always a good sign. All the sails are back, repaired. And we've even got some social things. Sandra and Hugh are coming down tonight, and tomorrow we're going out for dinner with Al Germain and his wife, who is a competitor and lives here. So, yeah, everything's the way it should be, I hope. And the weather's starting to smarten up, it looks like offshore, so we'll have a good breeze, but not a crazy breeze, which I was not looking forward to, but that's still a long way off, so we can't get too happy about that. This is the scene on deck. This is a few minutes after that last shot, and there's the spinnaker that will never be used, and just ahead of that's the storm staysail, which I've bent on, given that what the weather report was, and it's now, of course, now that I've bent it on, I might not have to use it, which would be just wonderful. And we've got everything cleaned up a bit from our crash ride down the coast, and yeah, we're basically into tidying mode now, and doing the final little details, and might even get a few hours just to relax away from the boat, which would be a great idea before we get over to Tiburon and all the trouble starts. So I just wanted to take a film here of one of the boats of another competitor in the race, and just to give a little contrast to Scaramouche. Now, very, very nice guy. Had a tough ride down the coast, and he's you can see there's no boom on the boat. He's broke the boom. And he's working like hell to get everything together for the race. I hate to say it, but in my estimation, this is a basically unseaworthy boat. If you look at the volume of that cockpit, which would be fine if there was no transom, but there is a transom. So it's scary. I'm going to suggest to him that he seals those washboards in his companionway so that there's no possibility of them floating out. And other than that, well, I mean, I'm sure he'll get to Hawaii fine. It's getting back that might be a bit of a problem. Anyway, everyone's doing all they can to help the guy get going. You can see all his autopilots there torn apart, and yeah, brave guy, braver than me. So this is the Franz Kafka Memorial Bridge, and the new bridge is in the background there. It's actually not the Franz Kafka Memorial Bridge, it's the bridge that was damaged in that earthquake years ago, and they're still working on it, but they've got the new one in. So this is the night before the start of the race. There's Mike Jefferson, who got my anchor winch going for me, and behind him's Al Germain, a friend of mine, and there's a couple more boats. This is Maitreya from Port Townsend, who we met in Nia Bay. Behind them a Dana 29, and there's the indomitable Scaramouche with the for sale signs. And then you can see all the party boat behind that. That is a guy who knows how to live right with refrigeration and the whole 9 yards. So tomorrow's the big day, and I'd be a liar if I didn't say I had a few nerves, but that's mostly because of the situation here in the bay with strong breezes and strong tides against us, and we're hoping that once that's passed, we should have 3 or 4 days of really good sailing. So there we are. And right over there you can see Frolic. Steve Hodges is a friend. He's from Santa Barbara. Sails with Dave Wyman a lot, who I used to sail a bit with. And there's just a shot of Tiburon, where all the poor people live. And I suppose this is where the poor people keep their boats.
I guess you better tuck it somewhere.
So this is the big day. You can see everybody's getting ready for the start. Apparently, I'm the only one that's nervous. There's our friend Barry, and there's Doug, and everybody's frantically running around. And we got about an hour till we blow this pop stand.
My pleasure.
So, lots of activity.